Heyo, how's it going? Well, it's a pretty hard team on the other side, man. They beat the undefeated league or the team that we didn't win against last week, so I'm thinking it's gonna be a pretty hard game. Um, we got Cho'Gath, Amumu, Ari, Jin, and Nami on our team. We wanted to go for the Jin first pick because of the opposites teams, high Jin pick rate. And then their jungler is going to be quite a problem. Just the fact that he's a very aggressive jungler, and we really need some leeway there, if you know what I mean, when it comes to this team.
Twitch TV and see.
Yeah, let me double check.
Testing. Hey, there's my mic. Ooh, and I just pegged it. Sorry, that was loud. Okay, so to back up a step, you guys already heard Matt talking about this, but this is week 8 of our Varsity League of Legends series. We're playing SanT1, which is Santiago High School's varsity team. They're undefeated. They have I think a diamond or plat ranked, emerald ranked jungler. I think they have a very high skill top laner. The only less experienced player on this entire team seems maybe like the support. But even then, they play pretty well and they got a strong ADC backing them up. So there's not really a weak spot in this team, and that's what's going to make this so tough. So like Matt mentioned, their ADC really likes to play a lot of Jin. That's why we just did a first pick of that to try to steal them away. And then the other things we're looking at, we did a Cassiopeia ban. Their mid laner has been cleaning up team fights on Cassiopeia. That's just a perma ban. And then the Galio is also a ban against a possible counter pick for our Ari. Ari being a choice to keep at range against the Talon, who's known for getting early kills and then snowballing completely out of control. In the meantime, I am interested to see how the Tahm Kench is used to peel and get picks throughout this. The Caitlyn is going to try to stay at similarly long ranges to the Jin, but might be even slightly more effective at that archetype than the Jin is. And the big threat on this team and the big wild card is definitely the Karthus. Lastly, if that top laner does get ahead, that Aatrox is just going to be a powerhouse in the late game to try to take down. Now switching over to, let me see, I think I had a mobalytics analysis here real quick. Let's see if anything interesting pops out of that. All right, so what I'm noticing is other team is heavily, actually shoot, that's our team. Our team is heavily AP, and that's going to mean itemization for the other team is going to be geared towards magic resistance. Their team has a better AP-AD balance. And one thing we thought about this team was when they get ahead, they don't relent. They play a clean game. And so we need to just stay even in the beginning. Later on, we need to keep up with their scaling. Now, let's switch it over to the gameplay. Here we go. I think it sounds like we're about in-game here.
Yeah, we are. It looks like we are definitely trying to full bot side defend here with the jungler, our mid laner, both our support and our ADC in the tri-bush, with the top little entrance there to top jungle completely open. From what it looks like, though, even though we're trying to defend our bot jungle, the enemy jungler is nowhere near.
Well, and they're in the standard 5-point position. So that is kind of where the jungler goes if they're just doing defensive vision control. And yeah, it looks like they're going to be starting blue side and pathing towards top. Whereas we are going to be starting with bot side and pathing the same direction.
Or red side, yeah.
Yep. And
looks like our ADC is about to get jumped.
Where?
Going aggressive on these first plays.
Oh, you know what? We aren't synced up. Do you want to hop to my stream? Or let me see if I can catch up here. I'm going in. Oh, I don't want to go in at 4x. Let me catch up at 2x here. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying now. They're positioning pretty far forward, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gradually catching
the
up to
full jump.
live. You might be just ahead of me there.
It looks like the enemy team got the upper hand here when it came to levels and health. But it looks like we got the upper hand when it came to CS in this team fight.
Yep.
Or well, in this lane fight.
Yep. And both sides are still pretty healthy. So despite the aggressive positioning, a lot of respect being shown there across the board. Now, looking at mid lane, Talon is known as the level 2 first blooder, right? Level 1, level 2. So it's cool that Toby's playing as far back as he is. They're already at level 3. Toby's now got his peel available. Looks like they have a ward already in our vision. Vision already in our jungle. And the Aatrox is coming down to mess with the Mumu, which means he's got to burn this thing down to less than 600 and then drop smite. There we go. So we got the smite. He is just delaying Amumu's clear speed. And shoot,
Ooh,
we had to burn flash. And you know, not a bad call. That was spot on. This gives Karthus the ability.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. So problem is Karthus wants to go mess with that camp there.
Yeah. I think he's taking Scuttle, going the safe route.
Yep. But you see how
Cho'Gath is about to get
that difference in tempo because of the Karthus was pretty cool. And now with smite already burned. Actually, neither one is smiting. Oh, he's just zoning?
I think the Karthus used smite on
Got it. So they have both red smite. Let's see. Yeah, smite's down for both champions. Yes. Wow, that was well spent time by the Aatrox, setting our jungler back not just one camp, but one Rift Herald or one Scuttle as well. Big trades coming out of bot side.
I don't think the Aatrox lost anything on progression-wise.
No, they were pushed in, so might as well. That was well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see we're at an 8 CS difference in jungle and an 8 CS difference in top lane because of those. Although we're way ahead in mid, which is great.
Yes.
Enemy teams pinging out our possible jungler locations. Looks like their bot lane has let themselves get pushed in and is backed right up. Pretty wise.
Although it looks like the our jungle's...
nice electrocute block in mid lane. Toby chunks Talon for half their health, and fight is breaking out in bot lane.
Yes. Talon mid roaming. Oh, they might get this time catch here.
They're gonna try. They're gonna greed for it though.
Shield was
and
good.
This might cause the return kill by the Caitlyn because the Jin's having to back up. The Nami just doesn't have the damage.
Oh, but she's out of mana.
But she is overextending to do it. First blood. Which is in the nick of time because look in top lane. It's desperate. Oh, he escapes under the tower. Jerwin lives to fight another day.
Honestly, at this point, I think our hardest points of push is going to be mid lane here. And then, obviously, our bot lane, since they got the first kill.
I don't know.
If
Toby
our
stays
mid lane...
even, or as far ahead as he is in CS, that Talon does not scale well. Ari's gonna, even though Ari's only a mid-scaling champ, she is gonna outscale the Talon. So this is going well. The real place where we're in trouble right now is jungle. Because Amumu showed mid, there was really no point in doing that. Talon's playing safe. In the meantime, we're getting a second invade and a second set of deep wards in top side. And the tempo advantage between the Amumu and the Karthus is only gonna get worse.
Yeah. Although it looks like this Aatrox is overextending.
No, they're proxy farming. And what's sad is they're going to get away with it. The power difference is that big. See, look what's happened. It's actually that top laner is not messing up.
He
actually can proxy farm.
He has a 2-level difference on that Cho'Gath.
Yep, already has his level 6 power spike. Basically a get out of jail free card in a fight like that. Now, did you guys notice Talon went down? Toby was able to win a 1v1 and then escape the counter gank from the Karthus to try to clean up that fight. So shout out to Toby, who's now significantly ahead in mid lane. Karthus starting up grubs. The clear speed on the champion is
our
pretty good.
ADC being extremely pushed forward.
Which is good because we know their jungler's topside. If there's any ever time to push forward, it's now.
True.
And at this point, what we really need is Amumu not trying to gank Talon, but instead getting that Dragon fired up. But really, Amumu is not the champ we need to be power clearing objectives. So I'm wondering, I'm hoping that this late game utility of that particular champ in team fights pays out, because it's not going to in terms of objective control early.
Amumu going for what looks like drag.
Yep. And with the lane prio, I could see this working. Surely, oh yeah, the other team's pinging it out, pinging out vision. And a nice control ward there to shut that down, actually.
Yeah.
Looks like we do get first trade. There's no way they're going to contest it. That's good.
Yeah. Looks like mid is still plowing through.
And nice vision control with Toby there. Nice roam to try to figure out where their jungler's going. Good, we talked about aggressive wards. Toby feels like he doesn't need the wards mid lane to avoid ganks, which is usually true. And so he's now spending those wards in a more aggressive place to help out with vision control the rest of the way around. So, good stuff. Nice Q right there. Good punish for grabbing
And even
CS.
for how much of a power spike there's on the top lane, I feel like Jerwin's doing a fairly well job of not letting the enemy top laner get as, or like, he's not giving him an inch to go the mile, you know what I mean?
Well, we are down one plate, and we have a 35 CS difference. So, you know, there haven't been any kills topside, but part of being oppressed in your lane is just how far behind you. Wow, we got the feat of strength. It's how far behind you fall in CS. And the problem with Cho'Gath is you really do need some items to get that AP damage for the current playstyle. You can't just build tank Cho'Gath.
Yes.
You want to be playing that AP style that's currently in meta and got such a high win rate. And that takes items. And that takes gold.
Yeah, so it's going to be quite a hard time scaling on him. My general thought of what he's going to have to do is he's going to get as many Rs off of minions as possible early game. Don't even try and save them for a kill on the Aatrox, and then hope and pray that that gives you enough to bring you back to a general winning position or a half and half position, if you know what I mean.
Yep. A little bit of a fight in mid lane just happened. Toby did spend R. Top lane Aatrox is back to proxy farming and is going to continue to put Jerwin at a disadvantage. Now, when he's getting proxy farmed, he needs to basically go up and tank the wave and not be missing CS to tower. Although it looks like he's doing a pretty good job there. Okay, okay. All right, got most of the CS cleaned up. But problem is that tower continues to take damage every time he's proxy farmed. And unless we collapse on this guy and poke him out of that area, I'm not sure what we're going to do exactly.
Which looks like what's trying to happen right now.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, we lost
Sun
the Q,
miss.
though.
Oh,
Good,
but the other
good
one
hit on
does
the...
hit. They're able to silence. Yeah. And then get out of jail free card, like we mentioned, is that level 6. At this point, without better coordination...
Oh!
Yeah!
Good kill.
Right.
Good kill.
Oakmon is now 4-0 against an undefeated team. It's coming together. The dream is real.
Yeah. Did not bring their A game today. Now all we need to do is...
Hold on. Every week, we have such a clean first draft, and we have such a good game plan first draft, and then these other teams, they're really good. They adapt. So usually, like, we have an advantage game 1, and then game 2, it's more of an even fight, you know?
Big fight going on
there.
bot lane.
I don't think we win this. We are trying to disengage. Oh,
no.
And Akira gives his life to protect his ADC. The Talon, though, don't chase. You're so low. Okay.
Kench might be looking for a
yeah, he is.
Tower
Try
dive.
to tower dive this. Kian knows though.
Although this gives Toby even more of a lead
Yeah,
in the bot lane.
Look at the speed
Or sorry, in the mid lane.
which Ari takes plates.
Yeah.
Pretty slow.
Oh, looks like Jin is about to die.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, good shield.
Maybe.
Good shield.
Maybe. Oh,
With a
and
wave?
the Nami wave
Huge.
turns that around. Makes it look like bait. I don't think that was bait, but it sure looks like it. Am I right? Wow, double kill in the bot lane.
Huge.
Oh,
1 kill
fuck.
for
Doing
close to
amazing.
3.
Oh, now here's where
I'd say that was positive.
Top side.
Yes, top
that's-
side's about to lose tower.
Yeah, that CS level difference is about 2 to 1, and that tower is getting low. And Cryo for
I'm gonna
the
say-
Karthus. Now, actually, I like this fight. I like this fight. If we can kill the Karthus and get out of there. Focus the Karthus. Yep. Okay, now we got to get out of there. Good, good. Ari has roamed up. Tom Kench is coming in for disengage. We get the second kill. Ari can get out clean. This is a 2 for 1. Yep. Okay. And maybe...
Cho'Gath
maybe-
takes Tom Kench here.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
Talon's coming, though.
We got Talon coming. So Ari's got to get out. We even throw Jerwin under the bus if we have to, just to get the Ari out. I do
Oh,
not
he
want our
saved him,
mid
though.
laner
I'd
dying.
say...
Problem is, if our Ari gets dove,
Yes.
she's dead. She's too squishy, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so
she's
we
too squishy.
successfully
Especially with a Tom
disengaged.
Kench there.
Yeah, okay, we're good, we're good. And the Talon's gonna crash this wave while we recall. That's fine, that's fine.
We lose feats on tower, but if we can get
No, we already have
feats
feats.
on...
We already have feats.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
One drag?
1 drag and a bunch of kills.
Right,
Remember-
but we need 2.
I thought we had feats. Let me check. How do I
We,
check that?
we need the 3 kills, and then we either need first tower or first 3 camps, or epic monsters, sorry. And we only have 1 drag. They have 2 void grubs. So either we need to get this drag and the next eye. Oh, this is not
This
a
is
good
not a
time
good
to
drag.
be doing.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, he knows, dude.
He realized.
our
Yeah, he
jungler.
realized.
Our jungler is so wise. Akito has really made so much progress this season.
I don't think we should be going for this though.
Well, they don't know that the Aatrox is roaming is the problem, right? They have no
Yeah.
idea that Aatrox is roaming. That's the real problem. Yeah, we're in trouble. Okay,
Yeah.
we got the
Oh,
drag.
we got it though. We got it with the
a kill.
smite.
That was expensive.
Tom Kench dies here, maybe? No.
No, it's.
Oh,
wow.
Nice hit.
Okay.
Now back off.
Now we get
No,
out of
he dies.
there. Ooh,
Yeah.
There we
Ooh,
go. The
maybe.
Jin mobility.
Maybe he.
Jin does run pretty fast once you get that going.
I wouldn't have gone in for that hit.
I don't know. Sometimes Kian gets those crazy outplays. Now here's the big problem. Okay, so that was an expensive dragon. Other team is technically ahead on gold because of that. But I do like the fact that we got 2 Drakes stacked. If you historically look at this team's play record, the SanT1, they've typically gotten between 3 and 5 Drakes a game. Usually like 70–80% of the Drakes in the game period. So the fact that we stacked the first 2 is buying us some time. River fight wasn't
if
great,
we can,
but it wasn't terrible.
if we can fight for eye, we get boots and we get, and I'd say we'd get the upper hand, because then we could take back a turret.
Yep.
Nami needs to watch out for this Kate.
I don't know,
Well,
actually.
he's
The
pinched in
Nami-
between the Cho'Gath and the Kate.
Yeah, no, that's... The Caitlyn, though...
Or not
hasn't-
Cho'Gath, sorry, Tom Kench.
The Caitlyn hasn't actually won the 1v1 with the Nami in the past 2v2s, so I think she's okay.
True.
Kira's usually pretty good about, like, what he can get away with. Alright, possibly 2v2 forming up down here. Nice Q by the Caitlyn.
Miss on the Tom Kench.
Yep, big miss there. And
Caitlyn is
takes a
rooted.
chunk of damage.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
Karthus coming down bot, looking for probably a gank with this Talon.
Yeah. And
They
we
need the
have
back
the
here.
wards to see it. Yay, go team go.
Yeah.
They're getting out of there. They don't see the Talon yet. Good flash.
Nami dies.
Yeah, and now this is tricky. Do we defend the tower? Does he just
Or do
run
we
like
leave?
crazy? He's gonna try to defend it. That's good. I think
It
he
looks
can.
like he has the ability to, since they both left. Although the jungler is back.
And Ari taking towers at the speed of growing grass. Aatrox
Right.
probably getting out of control. Ari is spent to get that kill on Jerwin. And so, despite a great early
Ooh,
game,
I don't know if the R was the good choice here. I know what that did there.
What?
Is the R on the bot lane.
Oh,
Jin
yeah.
spent up an R.
He's just trying to catch the wave under a lot of pressure. I think it was just a
I see.
figure things out. Ooh, that was close.
Oh, full
no!
take on second
What was the burn
second
damage
tier
from?
tower. It could be.
I don't see it. Huh. Did he take Ignite? He didn't take Ignite. I don't know what the burn was that got Toby off that. That was weird.
It could be one of his abilities.
Maybe.
Move speed,
Oh.
damage, increased
A
self-healing.
little bit of poke from Jin denying the recall to the Tom Kench. Pretty good vision control by the support though. Cleaning up that once they realized they were standing on a ward.
You know what it could have been? It could have been just straight minion damage. If you had any stray minions. Oh, looks like they're going for eye. We have to contest this.
No, absolutely
Do we have?
not. We push out waves.
I guess.
No, we push out waves. We don't.
We're losing boots here.
Why? Oh,
Because this would be the third camp. Or third epic. Yeah.
Oh.
So they get boots.
No,
I wish I was able
okay.
to see the
I think we
pointed.
still push out waves. I don't think we fight them. At least not at the time. See?
Yeah.
This feels bad to me.
Oh, they popped eye. Why would they pop eye?
Maybe it's a panic button.
Maybe. Tom Kench.
See how we generally lost that pretty badly?
Yeah.
What we
I think
wanted to do
this
was
Ari's
push
about to
out
die as
waves
well.
and just buy ourselves time to stabilize the lane state. We're too far behind. We're 6k behind at this point. I know it doesn't feel like it. To be
Yeah.
honest. I do like the defense on this tower though. Nice charm. Wow, so close. That was great. Way to go, Toby.
And even completely shredded the eye.
Yeah.
So that
No tower impact.
basically didn't mean anything. Looks like the enemy team is setting up for drag here.
Yep. And again, we
Although
do
on
not
a 5v4, do we
drag.
think we should take those?
We do not contest drag. We push out waves. Look at our wave state. Like, look at all the CS disappearing right here. Ah,
Yeah.
this is a bad idea. Oh well, we're doing it. Okay, if we're gonna do it, we go big.
No lane pro. That Tom Kench might die. I don't know if that was the Amumu. Oh, Amumu play here.
Wow,
Actually,
nice
huge.
steal.
Yeah.
Do we have to keep fighting?
Aatrox absolutely bodied for that Tom Kench.
Yep. All right, we get one pick.
Cho'Gath
We'll save our
dead.
top laner to do it. Talon's cleaning up.
No.
Yeah.
I think our ADC, our ADC is the only one
Not
gonna make it
long.
out. Yeah.
Ooh, and that Caitlyn's
Not
now
worth it.
7-2 and free. I haven't been tracking that.
Yeah.
Well, good steal by Aikido. But again, like, I think, given how pushed in we are, I don't think we can test objectives when our waves are all pushed in.
Yeah, we need to push out waves before we push objectives.
Yeah, and if we have to let one go and just get a clean wave state and get some breathing room, that'd be better. Because we could.
We did
almost
well
lose a
mid
tower
lane,
off that.
or sorry. Yeah, we did well mid lane. We did well bot lane. I think eventually that Aatrox scaled too hard. We made some bad or some poor decisions on the objective side of things, and it's cost quite dearly. Although CS in numbers does not look horrible, the support has a 10, that would be 30. I'm just trying to calculate the total that we are behind.
Not
for
too
each
much.
lane.
It's pretty close in CS.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
Leading mid, helping offset the big deficit.
Oh,
Oh,
is
that
this
was a good
a
one.
good?
Yeah, that was a good move. Clearing out a Talon is always
Get the
nice.
Talon.
Lot of damage threat there, but man, that mobility.
Does he die?
Oh,
Yeah, the
Ari's gonna
mobility's
catch up?
huge.
Yes, yes.
Nice.
Yeah, all right. Charm goes wide, but we clean up the kill.
Are we going
And
up on
I'm
this
waiting to
Karthus?
see the Nami up here. Wow, look at the damage that Caitlyn's putting out. She is shredding through people. And that might be the priority
Nami
target
ult
from
was a
here
little
on out.
late. Oh, wow!
Yeah, that's bad.
Was
Alright,
that
here's the
from?
problem.
Was that
Here's the
both
problem.
on the?
Look topside. Jerwin
Yeah.
just concede this. He's got to somehow slow
3
this
level
down,
difference
scare
with
it off.
70 CS. There's no way he's winning
No,
this.
he can't win, but he's got to slow it down somehow.
This might... No, Nami's back, which means
No,
that
it's
our
not
ADC in the
game,
mid lane
but
will
it's
be
a
back
lot of
soon.
damage.
Yeah. They need a few shutdowns here. And I mean a few.
Well, 2 specifically.
Yeah. I think going for the mid lane here and then stopping the Aatrox from full pushing is our best idea. We need somebody going down mid though.
I like the
We can't just
collapse
have
in the
people
Aatrox.
pushing going. Yeah, that was good.
And we get the collapse? That's great.
This Amumu might be able to stop him, but he does so much damage.
Oh.
They got the kill.
Okay.
Good shutdown. They got Akaton though.
Yeah. And the Caitlyn's just stacking a little bit more AP and AD.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I figured out why we're losing. Caitlyn's got a Snowmoon skin. That's the best one. Like, yep. Should have
That's
realized
funny.
in draft. Snowmoon skin. Team
Should have seen it instantaneously.
Yep. Ooh, a little bit of face check there. Do we realize the Karthus is drawing? Oh, but it's a 4v1 at this point. Karthus is too far away to help. Nice pick. Good job.
Good vision. Honestly, with the way that things are playing, either we shut down this jungle hard, or he's not doing as good as I thought he did. He still has the extreme CS lead on our own jungler.
Well, but that's the point of Karthus, right? 'Cause
True.
That's a farming jungler.
That's kind of just how he works.
And they just pump out a bunch of team fight damage. I think they're playing their jungler spot on. There's no need for the Karthus to go looking for a pick.
Right.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. And whereas our jungler's, supposed to be setting up that hard CC for team fights and is not a farming jungler. So like archetypally, they're both playing the way they should. I do kind of like the farming jungler in general, personally, but it depends on the team.
Is this Nami gonna notice the Aatrox?
She is now.
Oh,
Can
wow.
she self-heal? Can she even get out of there? Oh, she survives.
Very close. Very close.
But then the
Karthus are.
ulti.
Yeah, that was huge. Ari
spending
might
R to get out
die
of
here.
there. No, she'll get over a wall. You got a Mumu feeling. That's a I'm gonna die so you can escape feel. That's not a stick around Toby feel.
Yeah.
Whoops. Toby's
That wasn't
like,
a stick
I can't
around for
abandon
the-
my teammate.
No, it was probably more like, ooh, I'm gonna get these kills.
No, that was I don't want to abandon my teammate. There was no way they're getting a kill off that. Unless
That was a pretty good R though from the Amumu.
Yeah. Well, as a peel it was. As an
Aatrox.
engage, there's nothing to follow up with.
Right. Yeah. There's no... I think we lose bot here, or last inner tower on bot.
No,
And then they get Baron.
But they get Baron. And we're up to a 10k kill difference. So really, it's a matter of time now.
Yeah.
Pokemon's played a really good game. I'm proud of him.
I think if we can hold on till we're all full build, there might be a chance.
No,
And we can come back.
But
We
I
can
love
come
your
back with
optimism.
if we come back with Cho'Gath. Dude, I've seen so many Cho'Gath players turn around just from Heartsteel. It's insane.
The thing about this other team, though, is they tend not to make big mistakes, right? Like, they're just solid in every level.
Yeah.
And so they're not going to throw that 10k gold lead at this point. It's over. Speaking of which, I think I heard that the match wrapped up in the 3-minute delay we've got going. So, about 3 minutes from now, thanks for
head back over.
tuning in.
Looks like my my prediction was wrong.
Oh yeah, no, 10k gold difference.
Yeah.
Baron, Otacon. We're playing a good game, but this is it.
Yeah.
Now, interestingly enough, this weekend, league coordinators are going to be putting together a spreadsheet figuring out how many teams are making it to each each division, basically. So if you're in the lowest division, where it's mostly like irons and bronzes playing, you might only get the top 1 out of 8 people in that division advancing to playoffs. In the top division, you know, opposite. Like most teams may advance to playoffs, even if you're not doing well in your division. I think we're in Division C, if I remember correctly. And I believe we get 5 out of the 8 teams advancing to playoffs. And so it'll be interesting to see where we stand after this. Obviously, this team is undefeated. The team we played last team has only been defeated by this team. Are we in 3rd, 4th, or 5th? If we do, we advance. It's not strictly a matter of like where we are overall in terms of wins and losses.
Right.
Yep.
This looks like game, though. That's,
oh, yeah.
That Ari's not going to be able to do anything.
No, but it was a good effort.
Yeah, GG's well played on both sides.
Yeah, that was a really good game.
I think we needed some better mid-game objective choices, but other than that, I think we did fairly well.
Yep, pretty good. All right, well, I'm gonna underway. Thanks so much for shoutcasting with us, Matt. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, no problem.
And we will hopefully see you guys from playoffs. If not, we'll see you guys from the consolation bracket. So thanks for tuning in to Oakmont Esport. Bye, everyone.